Before we begin, we would like to acknowledge the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people of this nation and recognise their continuing connection to land, waters and culture. We acknowledge that we meet, write and broadcast on the traditional country of the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. We would like to pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging, and extend that respect to other Indigenous people who are present. Sovereignty was never ceded, always was, always will be Aboriginal land.
Hello and welcome back to Stife and Lyle, the podcast for the world's most unfashionable fashionistas. My name is Emily and I made bao buns to bring in for lunch today because I'm a domestic goddess, basically. Not to flex on everyone, but I think
Martha Stewart.
I know. I think someone needs to come wipe me up
Who
right
is
now.
she? Oh my god.
And we are also joined by...
My name's Zoe. Sorry, I gotta pull down my shorts.
And Zoe has a wedgie.
Look, it's hot, so I had to wear shorts, but if there's one thing I hate, it's wearing shorts.
Why did you wear shorts today,
Because
Zoe?
it's hot and I don't do well with the heat, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zoe, every day with you is hot.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's just the pain of being my friend.
It's pretty difficult.
warm.
It's a tough life.
I am the sole cause of global warming.
True.
That's what we've learned.
Noticed it really peaked in October 2002.
Yeah.
And that was...
Like there's like one spike.
in the words of Taylor Swift, you were one sexy baby.
Mm-hmm.
Should we get into
Yeah.
the fit checks for the week, Zoe?
Yeah, okay, let's start with the fish check.
Go off you go, Queen. Give us your wedgie tour.
No. I've tried to go a bit Y2K.
You've gone for... I was very impressed with the what you've gone for today.
Yeah, and I was trying to do like, you know how Y2K is doing like the dress over the skirt? Well, I did dress.
Do you mean dress over pants?
Yeah. A dress over pants. But I did dress over shorts.
And then by dress you mean shirt?
It's not a shirt. It's a dress.
That's not a dress.
It is a dress.
Wait, stand up. Stand up. We're getting her to stand. No way is that wearing that as a dress. Shut the front door. It is a dress.
On the video, but it's like
We'll have a picture of it. The thing that's a dress, man.
Dress.
I was like, no way. I
It's
thought that was just a
shorts.
kind of long top. There's a lot of fabric you've got hidden up there.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Stretchy dress.
It's a stretchy dress.
I'm away from the mic, but it's my sister's. Thank you, Phoebe.
Oh, shout out Phoebes. That's a great look. All right, give us the rest of the tour.
I've got some jewelry on.
You've got some really, really cute necklaces.
This is my great aunt's
Is it?
necklace, yeah. And then I told you I'd show you this.
Yeah.
This little doohickey is actually a bracelet that I connected to another necklace.
Oh my god, I was wondering how you did that. That is so clever.
It's so I can wear this as a choker and not as a bracelet.
So you connected it to a normal necklace?
Yeah, to a chain.
That's so cute. That's very you as well.
Thank you. I do it all the time. It's a really great hat.
I feel like that's really nice.
You can do this kind of thing with like any two necklaces that you want
That's
to
a
make.
free fashion
into
tip,
a
ladies and
layer.
gentlemen, and those that
Yeah.
fall somewhere in between. We have
I got some butterfly clips.
butterfly clips. And tell us about the belts. Tell us about what you've got here. You're very Final Fantasy character design.
I was looking at this dress, and it's a very nice dress. It doesn't really break up very much. So I wanted to kind of bring more kind of structure into the outfit. No.
That's what you did. I'm just mimicking
No,
that.
I was talking about the belts, and you made it weird. I've got two belts. One
belt.
One is from a thrift shop in New Zealand. One is from, I don't know, General Pants. Yeah.
Going Sydney core today.
Yeah.
With your general pants wear. That is Sydney coded of. Maybe you're a real Sydney girl after all.
General Pants is okay.
Is it? I've never been. I was shocked when I found, because I don't think there's a General Pants in the UK. I've never seen one. I never heard of it before I moved here. And when I found out that they don't just sell pants in General Pants,
Yeah.
I was shocked. Why do they sell other
Because
things?
it's general and pants.
That's so silly. That's so sick. That's like in
not the thing.
Poundland when they sell things that are more than £1. Why is it in Poundland? Or the $2 store here? I'm culturally...
I don't want to buy my $5 things at $2 store. Let's talk about you, though.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, so the infamous item today.
Jorts.
Wait, I'm going to do what you did and get on the chair, but it's not...
Show them the poor ass.
So, the thing about these jorts, right, is that I thrifted a size 40 men's shorts. Now...
For what reason?
Because I wanted to do this, is what I wanted to do. So, I don't know, my dad, who is a 6'2" man... wears size 32 in a men's shorts. Sure. So you can imagine how large these were before I whacked out my scissors.
And
a sewing machine. So
they've sewn. She basically, I don't think the camera can see, but she's basically sewn cut and sewn the waistband of the jorts so they will fit her minuscule waist.
Oh, thank you. Did you just say I'm skinny?
Yeah, I did.
But this was my first ever altering clothes project. I've now done quite a few of these things. And you can tell. And I fixed it more recently. Yeah. But so basically...
it's still funny.
Yeah, so Zoe hates these. I hates my jorts.
I think they're quite good. I just think it's funny to make fun of you.
Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense.
And I think it's funny to make you feel bad about yourself.
Oh, thanks. But yes, so I sewed with my sewing machine up the leg here, but the fabric gets too thick at the waistband to do it, so I had to hand sew the waistband.
Okay, that's why it looks like shit.
Which is why it looks like shit, yeah. And it rips a bit because I'm not very good at hand sewing either. But I think generally these look freaking great.
Yeah, they look good.
Yeah, damn straight.
And I think this is very classic, especially the necklace is very classic Emily.
This is a classic one. Shout out Sophie. I think it was my 20th birthday she got me this.
Yeah, I see you wear this all the time. It's great.
Staple one. This is from Liberty London, that's bougie.
Shut up, British.
Sorry, but Sophie got it for me for my birthday. This is why you get sisters that have really expensive taste in things. Look, my sister's gonna be a future finance bro. She's gonna make so much money, so she's preparing for it by buying me fancy presents that I would never buy for myself. Then this is it's like a little puffy pink princess top. It's cute. I think it contrasts with the jorts.
I agree.
Was what I was going for. And then I've got my little tiny micro pigtails because
micro pigtails are cute.
I love my micro. And
I was thinking about micro pigtails today. I was like, nah.
We should have known. So we've both coincidentally gone for the butterfly clips today. Butterflies. Which was we didn't plan that. No. But we both have.
We're just so in sync with each other.
We're just so in sync. What was it we were saying last week? It's just the Stife and Lyle the nature of our in sync behavior.
Yeah. We're separated in the womb.
For real, by biology and parents.
Yeah.
And I'm not country because I was born here, so not by country.
Oh.
I was born in Martyr Hospital though, which I don't think you were born in that one because you're not one of part of the northern scum.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Gross.
Sorry, Queen.
Imagine thinking that I was from the north. You could never.
I mean, I
north
could.
Sucks.
The north. I mean, it does a bit.
Ew.
Lower north is kind of cute. Crow's Nest is kind of cute. I'll say it. You haven't been there before. You don't know. We're getting derailed. Should we take a little break and then?
No, we haven't talked about what we're talking about.
Okay, what are we doing today, Zoe? I'm going to answer for you. Zoe, tell us what are we doing today?
We're looking at makeup tips. We're going to talk about a little bit about our journeys with makeup, how we feel about makeup, talk about some of our kind of staple makeup styles.
Sorry, I'm doing the Olivia Wilde nod.
Oh my days.
It's Alessia's fault. She's got me doing the...
We're going to go through makeup styling, some of our key kind of looks. We're going to go through something else.
We're talking about... so how to balance out makeup with an outfit.
How to pair makeup with an outfit.
And then also kind of, we're going to later on get into a bit of the balance of having, the balance of using
wearing
makeup as a tool to express yourself, but also still trying to make sure it's not using it something to cover up, using it as a tool of expression. Yeah. Rather than tool of shielding.
Of shielding my natural features. Yeah, that's after the break, guys.
That's after the break. We're going to have a quick break and then we'll get into it. Stife and Lyle. top tip number 1, starting with me first, on lipstick. Lipstick will fade throughout the day, just as default, especially if you're eating or drinking anything. And I'd say the first time you wear a lipstick, it's really helpful to know how it's going to fade. So this is something you unfortunately can't find out when you're buying it, but some lipsticks will fade overall, like into a paler color throughout the day, and some will only fade in the center and then get really thick around the edges. And it's worth knowing, because then you kind of know how you're going to look and like how you can prepare for that throughout the day, whether or not you need to start smudging it as you're eating something, or whether you can just let it fade and then reapply it as you go on. Alrighty, should we get started by kind of talking about our initial experiences with makeup? I think we both, for people who I would say, I mean, we
both got into makeup a bit later in life.
I would say
we were both 64 before we ever looked at a foundation brush.
Well, how old? I have never looked at I don't know what brushes foundation are used for.
We can talk about that.
Okay.
I definitely, how old I was, definitely past 16.
Yeah.
18 is a pretty good kind of, I mean, I had makeup, but I didn't know how to use it.
Yeah.
I remember I did my own makeup for my year 8 formal. Year 12
Yeah,
formal.
I was like, year 8 is not.
Year 12 formal. And that was the first time that I felt like really proud of like a makeup look that I'd done. Because I did like a smoky eyeshadow, and it was a slay.
That's so cute.
Yeah, I watched a YouTube video and just turned it out.
Because I remember a lot of friends were watching like Zoella back when we were really little, and I remember when people started wearing makeup, and unfortunately, I think when people started when we were like 12 or 13, I think that was when I was going through my like
not like other girls phase.
So I was like, no, I can't do that. Like, it's really bad. Makeup's like really bad. And then I think as I got older, I was like, I was too busy with school to start learning, and I was too intimidated to learn.
I think with makeup, if you don't get started like immediately, it becomes like, because so much of makeup is having makeup.
Yeah.
And if you don't start at like, a younger age, then if you start like we did at 18, you're suddenly like, I don't have any makeup.
The first time I wore mascara was when I was 18, after I'd finished school. Like it was because I had a big break between when school started and when I came here for uni. But I remember like one of the things because it was still kind of locked down in the UK, and I remember one of the things I was doing was learning how to use makeup for the first time. And by that I mean just like getting an eyebrow pencil and mascara and the one eyeshadow palette it was from Boots. That's not going to mean anything to you.
I know. I've spent enough time with you that I know what Boots is. You fool. Every time I ask you about like, well, where's your lipstick from? You're like, it's from Boots.
No, it's not, because some of them I didn't have any lipsticks from Boots. My first mascara was from Boots, and it was like £1.50.
That means nothing for me.
Okay, that's like
$3.
Yeah, it's like $3.
Yeah.
So very cheap. But it was my first. It's actually a very good mascara, frankly. Before it ran out, it was really. But then the first time I wore eyeliner, I was 20. The first time I ever wore eyeliner.
I was a bit earlier. I mean, I've talked about this before, but my friends were like the first people to put eyeliner on me the first couple times. Then I started to do it. I remember a time that my friend Aoife, they wore a lot of eyeliner, and I was like, "How do you do it there? I don't know how do you do eyeliner?" And then Aoife was like, just practice a lot. So that's what I did. I went home and just practiced and practiced and practiced. That's what eyeliner is. Like I get a lot of times like people like, how do you do that kind of crazy eyeliner that you do? And I'm like, I literally have just sat down and just done it.
I always thought I'd never be able to do eyeliner because I have a really shaky hand, just generally. Yeah. And I'm gonna get my phone.
Hi guys, it's just me in the podcast at the moment.
I'm gonna use something as an example. So I said I was gonna find my picture of the first time that I used eyeliner.
We can put it up on just the podcast screen. We don't have to like show it.
That is so true, actually. I'm gonna edit it in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put up a picture. I showed it to Zoe before we started. You can comment.
Silly.
It's really.
It's a bit interesting.
So it was for a play that I was in, and I needed to do eyeliner, and because this was kind of during a COVID time a bit, so they didn't get like makeup artists to do it. You had to like do it yourself. And I was like, I have no fucking idea how to do this. That's also why I've got weird white powder on my face for reference. It's because I was like a ghost spirit thing, but I had to have eyeliner, and I couldn't do it. And look at us now.
Yeah,
I feel like It is a lot of practice. I think a big change for me was knowing that you don't have to do the whole rim of your eye.
Yeah.
Start with just a wing. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay to just do a wing,
You
guys.
don't need to outline, because I thought you had to outline your whole eye. And you really don't. Also, go with the flow of your eye is something I've noticed.
And know the shape of your eye. Like, I've had to come to terms with the fact that my eyes are not symmetrical to each other. In
what way?
This eye kind of droops a little bit more.
Canthal tilt, if you will.
Yeah, which means that I can't really do my eyeliner, and like, you can't, when you kind of start doing more of this kind of eyeliner stuff and makeup stuff, you kind of have to pay a lot more attention to like the shape of your face, like really minute details of your face, especially if you want to do like symmetrical eyeliner, like I do a lot of the time. You kind of learn that faces aren't symmetrical, and that's okay.
Mine's
and you kind of have to
not.
adapt your makeup to the specific side of your face that you're doing.
Yeah. We were kind of going to go into a bit of like what our go-to kind of looks are, I suppose, for makeup. So Zoe, you are the queen of graphic eyeliner.
Yes.
Something about Zoe. Zoe owns graphic, like as a concept.
I don't own it.
thing.
No.
You do. No, you do. To me, you do. To me, you do.
I'm the only person you know who does it a lot.
No.
I do it almost every day.
Yeah, you're the only person I know who does it every day. That's why you're the queen of graphic eyeliner, because you do it like every day.
Yeah.
And it's always so cool.
Yeah.
Just, so how did you realize, Zoe, that graphic eyeliner was your thing?
It just started popping up on my Instagram feeds. So much of like the graphic eyeliner I do is just like me copying what other people have done in my own way. And I just kind of saw the kind of way that my way into makeup was through, I really wanted to do like wings and learn how to do that. And I started to see, I mean, it was a big trend in like 2020 and 2021 to do graphic line. It still is a trend, but trends shift, and I could talk about that.
Trends are secular. See Stife and Lyle episode 3.
Yeah. Actually,
was it 2?
I think it's 2.
I don't know. I'm lost. We've only done 3 episodes.
We only listened to our, so signature look. I do a wing almost every single day. Yeah. Sometimes I can't be bothered, so I don't. Something that really got me into like doing more than the wing is I love this singer Dodie. I've talked to you about her before.
Dodie Clark.
Yeah. You know who she is.
I know who. Yeah, I know who. Yes.
I love her. I've been following her for ages.
Sorry, I'm British. I know who Dodie Clark.
I'm trying to speak.
Sorry.
And she does the dots under her eyes.
Yes.
I started doing that all the time.
Oh, is that because of?
Yeah, it's because of Dodie.
And you also like yellow.
Yeah.
Is that because of Dodie Clark as
well?
No. No.
That's because of my sunshine.
I always thought that is so true. She does have a golden personality. I was going to say, like, I was about to go, like, guys, she's single. And I was like, she's so not single. The least single person I know. Actually, not the least single person I know.
I'm wifed up.
She is.
Hey.
Not for long, though. But when that changes, I got dibs. So can we all back off, please? What other things would you... So I think something that joins us both is we're really not no makeup girlies.
Yeah, we like to wear, like, the most... Oh, no, you said, like, we try and wear... We look like we're wearing, like, amounts of makeup.
A lot of makeup, but we wear less makeup, I feel like, than a lot of other people, but it looks like we're wearing much more makeup because the
makeup we do wear makes
like
an impact.
It's really fucking obvious that we're wearing makeup because we go for just like insane
colors
generally. Yeah. Like I feel like I do quite a lot of colorful eyeshadow. Not every day. I think
You do it a lot.
I do it a lot. I've got some on today.
What eyeshadow palette do you use?
That's a great... one of the main ones I use is the one I got from Boots in 2020. I'm trying to forget. Well, what's the name of?
See what I mean? Every time it's Boots.
There's another one that my sister's 26-year-old friend gave me for my birthday this year, which I use quite a lot, and I don't remember where it's from.
Well,
and there's another one that I got from Kmart. I'm terrible at buying eyeshadow palettes.
Top tip for people who want to buy eyeshadow palettes and don't live in the UK. Buy Morphe palettes. Morphe palettes are cheap.
Morphe, I think,
is
like
a lot of colorful stuff. It's not the best eyeshadow out there, but you know what? I have a Morphe palette that's got a lot of colors on it. I use it all the time. It's great.
There's a specific...
They have shit shimmers though. Don't get the shimmers.
Yeah, there's the one that I have, and it was like £5, but some of it's like the most pigmented shimmers I've ever seen.
Yeah.
On like even some of the really expensive ones you get from Mecca and stuff.
Don't buy expensive makeup if you don't have to. Oh, I want to talk about that. That's gonna be no.
She's keeping that one under wraps for later. I would say another staple. When you don't go for you love, I feel like an orangey blush.
I mean,
A more
really.
warmer tone. I don't know. I
I mean, I do have an orange blush that I bought recently.
Yeah, and I love it.
It's great. I like it too. But I mean, because I wear such like graphic eyeliner, I usually try to go for more kind of natural. Like, it's very rarely that I'll do like kind of really intense on purpose. I'll do a really intense blush. Sometimes I do it accidentally because the lighting in my room is shit, and I walk out and a man will be like, "That's a lot of blush."
Well, don't let him tell. What does a man know? Sorry.
A lot.
Sorry.
But I try to do.
A Mare Hate Club #1. That's me.
I like a pink blush. I mean, it depends on the. I think it depends on the look because you can't do. I feel like I don't think I could do an orange blush.
No,
with
but that's
this
more
look.
of a pink toned outfit.
Exactly.
That's something you've got to tone your makeup kind of to the outfit as well, which is something I feel like we struggle with because we both do very colorful makeup.
Yeah.
Which is why that's kind of something that we both. It's a bit of a challenge sometimes because we both like colorful outfits and colorful makeup, and sometimes one can wash out the other a bit, and
it's a problem. But should we take a break and we'll talk about it?
We can.
Stife and Lyle. Top tip number 2. I want to talk about one of my personal favorite drugstore brands. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's clinical depression and Maybelline. I really am a fan of Maybelline. I have a lot of Maybelline products. I did want to talk about some Maybelline things that are better or worse than others. Top tip, don't even look at the Maybelline blushes. They are horrendous. They will stab your mom and leave you for dead. Do look at the Maybelline lipsticks. They've got some great lip liners, lipsticks, lip glosses. The lip gloss is a slay. I wear it almost every day. That's your top tip, guys. Okay, so we're going to talk about matching makeup with outfits.
Yes.
You got a lot of thoughts on this, Emily.
I always have. I'm full of thoughts, Zoe. I'm a real thought
Really?
machine.
That's a surprise.
Shut up. So today I've kind of gone for my thing. I feel like one of my go-to eyeshadow looks is like the Britney Spears inspired, like the Y2K thing where it's like the pale color on the lid and then the outer rim is like a bright color. Normally when I do that, I'll do it with pink or blue. Yeah. I've done purple a few times, but if there's like one central color, so you can kind of tell the central color is pink. Yeah. Today, but there's not. Like, it's not super overwhelming pink, I feel like. Like, this is obviously pink, but it's not, like, in your face. So I feel like the pink eyeshadow kind of enhances it with the little clips.
And your nails, which I've only just now noticed.
They're really badly done. I did them kind of in a rush on Saturday night. And I picked... Because you might have noticed I had my really nice rainbow... my lesbian flag nails. Yeah. For the last couple... For all the other episodes, but I picked them off on Thursday night because I got so stressed out by my FAS 3999. Shout out Interdisciplinary Impact, the most stressful thing to ever happen at City University.
So you do this kind of like very bright blue, pink, purple kind of eyeshadow. What happens when you're wearing like a more kind of neutral outfit, or say even like the red outfit that you're wearing like a couple episodes ago?
Sometimes I'll either go for, if I'm wearing a more neutral outfit or an outfit that has like something like the red, sometimes I'll go for where I focus on the lipstick instead of the eyeshadow. I feel like I don't know who even said it. I know Taylor Swift said it at some point, but she definitely did not invent this beauty rule. But it's like, well, you either do the eyes or the lips. You focus
it's a bold eye or a bold lip.
Bold eye or bold lip. You like pick one. I mean, that's obviously suggestion, not a rule. But I feel like that's something I kind of try to go with. I've been trying to master the art of the casual red lip more recently.
I think you've mastered it.
Oh, thank you.
I think I'm like, whenever I try to do a red lip, I'm like, how would Emily do it?
Oh, stop it. I'm always thinking, how would Nora from Scam do it? because I really liked Scam when I was younger, which is why I have short blonde hair, and that's not why. But I do love Nora from Scam. But she
has like a bright red.
She has like thing is that she wears the red lipstick like every single day.
Okay.
And she makes it look really effortless and natural. And not natural, but like it's like I don't know, it's kind of like that thing where it's like the French girl aesthetic where she's wearing no other makeup except the red lip, and she doesn't shave her legs or anything, and she's just kind of, I don't know, I just kind of like the bold, I just think it's because sometimes red lipstick is the thing that like men hate the most, like the really bold makeup, and so sometimes doing just that feels really empowering. You know what I mean?
No, I see what you mean.
Like sometimes just doing the bit that like the most unnatural bit and none of the other stuff feels like you're using it kind of to its most kind of.
No, I do think that sometimes when I do like a very kind of out there, kind of inventive eye makeup look, it kind of feels like war paint.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, which is
for the world.
How I feel is like when I feel like I'm using makeup at its best. Because so something we're kind of talking about, it's really easy to kind of get in the habit of using makeup as a shield rather than a weapon. Yeah. As we say.
When you kind of use makeup to when makeup suddenly becomes something that you're using to hide your flaws instead of accentuate your beauties, maybe it's time to step back a little bit and kind of reevaluate who you're doing this for, because you should only be doing makeup for you and maybe the cutie in the back of the club, you know. I'm just saying.
Sorry, it was saying from experience, as if any of us have ever had either of us have ever been like, let me pick up the cute.
That's exactly how I met Umair.
Yeah, but that was many a moon ago. So you've been off market for a while, Queen. That was when you were 18. When you were 18,
I've got experience.
Let's
not talk about this.
We should do a dating episode.
Oh God, no, let's not do that.
I love. It's great.
Yeah, so do it for you. It's not for anyone else. It's for you.
Something that always makes me sad is when I hear kind of people say about how they would never leave the house. Like when people like would never leave the house without makeup at all is kind of upset.
I mean, people have their own journeys, and I don't think. I mean,
it's not like a
people don't need your pity, but
damn. No, true.
But you can wear makeup however you want to wear makeup, but your face is your face.
I feel like the makeup detox sometimes is really good.
Yeah, I do it a lot.
I think that's why as well I'm always really reluctant to go for the no makeup kind of thing. Yeah. Because I don't want to feel like I'm just... I mean, there's definitely ways people do it where they... Like, not to critique, but there's definitely a certain style where it's done, where I look at it and I go, I feel like I'm just trying to cover up bits of my face rather than, bring it forth more.
I wonder if the no makeup is kind of the idea is that you're putting a lot. If you feel like not wearing makeup feels like you're not putting any effort into your appearance. Yeah. That's why people might be a bit reluctant to go without makeup, because it's like it's part of like getting ready in the morning. For me, doing bold makeup is hard.
Yes.
And it takes
Your makeup is hard. I mean, if we were thinking about the look you had last week with the cherries. I mean, you said it was easy, but that didn't look easy. Not to me. I don't think most people that would be easy. I feel like you can say you're talented, Zoe. Say it.
I'm so talented. If you're feeling like makeup is something that you need to do to show to the world that you are putting effort into your experience, to your appearance, this kind of bold makeup that we do that is kind of on the hard scale. It's like, for me, it's my way of showing that I'm putting effort into how I look. Yeah. Without, hiding, my pimples. I got pimples on pimples, guys, and I've got facial scars, and by doing my bold eyeliner, it makes me feel one more in control of how I look, and it makes me feel like I'm still put together. I'm still, Yeah.
Sometimes I definitely do feel the pressure of like I feel like I'm actively ugly if I'm not wearing like mascara or something, which makes me sad for myself. Yeah. Because I think about most men don't brush their teeth every day, and they be wandering around. They'll be wandering around what?
Umair's skin is so smooth, and for
men
what?
wash their face with dish soap, And then we need to get Omer on the podcast. I'm just going to yell at him for an
God.
For it's going to be an hour episode of me going, I don't like you.
This is has been a really heavy.
That's because
Omer
every
podcast.
episode is Omer. You mention him every episode.
Because
Have you noticed?
we're
Have you
in
noticed? I
love.
look at every time you go, oh, my boyfriend. I'm like, I do like a look into the camera every time you do it. But you don't know because I edit the video and you don't. And you can't hear my... I'm sorry. To be clear for our listeners, I do love Omer. I'm not anti him.
Oh, do you?
Omer hates me. I wished him happy birthday and he said, I don't follow you back because I don't like you. So really, I think this is a one-sided beef and I think Omer doesn't like me is the problem. And
It seems that we every episode can't help to go on a tangent that doesn't have anything to do.
it's towards the end. I think this is the fun charm of our podcast.
Is that it's not about fashion at all. It's about the friendship.
It's about maybe the fashion is the friends we made along the way.
Yeah. Well, we always talk about fashion journeys, don't we?
What are we doing? I'm gonna.
This is a stupid episode.
Every episode's a stupid episode.
Every time we say this is going to be the most chaotic episode of the pod, and then next week we make it more chaotic.
They always start really in check, and then towards the end we kind of talk about your boyfriend. You started the Amer thing. Every time it's like Amer.
So the moral of this episode is wear what you want. As it is every episode. It's wear what you want, but specifically wear what makeup you want. Because you're beautiful, babes.
Unless you're Amer. I hate Amer.
You're beautiful.
Okay.
Everyone who listens to Stife and Lyle instantly gets clear skin.
I was literally about to say that.
Yeah, because
Listen
it's
to
true.
Stife and Lyle for clear skin.
Yeah.
That is the moral of today's episode.
That is it for another episode of Stife and Lyle. We hope you enjoyed. You know what? I feel like we didn't give a lot of makeup advice on this
did.
episode. We'll probably do another one, like fully on makeup advice.
I so disagree. I think we gave great advice and most importantly, great banter.
Mhm.
That and which are the two pillars of Stife and Lyle.
We
You
hope
come for the advice, you
stay for the
you
laughs
stay for the laughs
and the mean jokes.
and the bullying.
Yeah. We really hope that you had fun. You know what? We love you guys. Everyone who listens to our podcast,
We love you.
we love. Like
We're dropping the L bomb right now. I know we've only been seeing each other for a couple weeks, but we love you.
we're a bit of a I love you slut for listeners of Stife and
We're
Lyle.
kind of. I was gonna say we're not love bombing. This isn't even love bombing. We're just.
It's just the
we
truth.
just love you that
Yeah.
much.
As always, you can check us out on Spotify and on YouTube. Also, please check our Instagram. Keep an eye on the Instagrams this week because we're going to be releasing some very special, makeup
Reels.
tutorial videos that might go a little bit in depth into how we put together some of our makeup looks. So keep an eye out for that. And we'll also have our top tips, as always, on the socials. But that is it, guys. Have a beautiful rest of your week. I'm Zoe.
And I'm Emily.
Goodbye.